would like to showcase my monifactory base. Currently, I'm in HV tier, early EV. Seeing as I have the circuits made, but not actually the machine holes. This here is my current storage and housing for most of my materials and dusts, with up here being a continuation of such. Down below I have my two CPUs for my two co-processing units. Yeah. Over here I have my adequate fluid storage. Let's start over here first. So down here I have most of my lines that I couldn't fit topside. I do plan on moving my hostile neural network topside, but as for right now, this is my setup. I'm currently running 4 models. The Guardian for aluminum dust, Enderman for pearls to feed the prediction matrices, Zombie for iron, Shulkers for diamonds, which power my 8 prismatic dynamos, which are all running the reinforcing tower component to make a total of 50,800 RF a tick. Next to it is my previous power endeavor, 100 LV. Over here is the greenhouse, making logs to power my 2 pyrolyzed ovens back here, making benzene. Well, currently I have no use for the benzene. I figured that benzene would be good for power, but I am using RF to EU converters, so that's kind of proven pointless. Over here is the... Actually, we'll get back to that. So this is the setup I have to make my pulsating prediction matrices. I'm sure it could be better, but this is as compact as I could get it. I have my cobblestone set up here, and my crafting things there. So over this way, it's just tunnels for my HV systems, which I'll show in a bit. Down here, this is the underbelly of my multi-block setup or systems. This is for my EBF, my 2 EBFs, which use benzene as its power source and as recipes for EBF recipes. As you can see, 2 EBFs. Over here, I have my 2 multi-smelters running the furnace and the other running the alloy smelter. This is the latest addition to this area, is the vacuum freezer. The current recipe that I have here, the only recipe I have here is for the red steel. Headed this way is my solution to plastic printed circuit boards. I don't know why this stopped working. That's really annoying. second. Just dump that in there. Okay. This is my attempt at my plastic PCBs. I must say it is quite something. Over here is the main chemistry for the boards. Over here is just for the ethylene and the sulfuric acid. Which I have a fluid drawer here, just a little buffer drawers here. This paralyze here is just for anything I would need a paralyze for. Out this way is my future plans for chemistry. It is, actually I don't even know how big it is. It's like 33 by 48 blocks, I believe. It's still a work in progress. Back this way, the front side of the paralyze making the benzene. Over here is just my polyethylene production. Though ethylene seems to be my slowest recipe there. Over this way, this was the former LV area, though I have reduced it. Over here, this is my former clay production. Put the cobble here, it'll feed in this forge hammer, doing the entire line clay in this barrel. This one was my attempt at ore doubling. Or not ore doubling, sorry, ore processing. I've since upgraded it to MV machines, just for a few ticks faster. Up here, actually, it used to be connected with the giant staircase right here. Starting right here, head up, but I've since changed it. That's why there's still LV machines up here. This is my current ore doubling setup for HV macerators, granting byproducts and all that. Come out here into this area, and here is my clean room. It's a 7 by 7 by 6, length times width times height. This happens to be my proudest placement of the base so far. On the inside, we have the HV machines with all the appropriate patterns. So I can't figure out how to automate the lens inputting for the laser engraver, so I'll have to figure that out or make more of these. Coming out of it now. Oh yes, this elevator spans to the roof, clean room, first floor, and the basement. Coming this way, this is the old MV area. Had all of my MV machines here. Acedium production. And my current solution to oxygen production. This is the best I could come up with, given my building choices. I have set the nitrogen to void, seeing as it's a 3.9 to 1 ratio in buckets, with nitrogen being 3.9 to oxygen 1 bucket. Coming up here is the same area, just on the second floor, with more MV machines. Headed through this way is incomplete, so we'll head down here. And over here, it's all of my current HV machines all on AutoCraft. Over here, I have specific machines on specific circuits, just because I can't figure out how to automate the circuitry for each recipe. Over here are all my extruders. I have the small gear, the rotor, the ring, the bolt, the plate, the normal pipe, and the large pipe. Center here, it's all my temporary storage. So I don't like clogging up my storage, so I have most of my building stuff in these chests, all my extra ores, all of my junk, my machines, and my actually I don't know what this is for, though I do believe that is everything in the base. Yeah, I guess that concludes my base tour. Currently I have about 300 hours. I've spent about 20 of those hours AFK, if not more. Just so I can train up the models. I'm by no means a fast player. I do like taking my time with building. Yeah. Thanks for watching.